Hey guys, Wade Triple Three here. I'm going to be doing a top 30 Barry Bonds cards. I was motivated by the 90s Facebook group. Mr. Burrows, Matt started it off with his Alex Rodriguez cards. I think I've seen a Nomar video also. These are my top 30. Like Matt said, these aren't the highest end cards I have. Some of them are, but kind of did it on my favorite design and just the look of the card rather than just the rarity or the scarcity of the card. So my top five are pretty easy to define, but when you talk about 30, you could probably move them around a few slots and I wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. So, what's number 30 and what's number 21 really it's pretty objective depending on the day. So I'll get right into it. Number 30 is the 2001 Donruss Elite Dominators. So this is the red parallel number 25 from the Elite Series. It's kind of like a maroon holofoil front, and it's limited to 25. So great looking card, tough to come by. And I was showing some of these in previous videos. I think there's at least a few that haven't been shown before. So this was always a favorite. I believe this is 99 Upper Deck Piece of History Game Used Bat. I believe this is the first Upper Deck Game Used Bat Bonds had, and it's like the design has an action shot plus the portrait. This was a pretty collectible set back in the day when it first came out. I actually have a few other players from this set just because I like the design so much. Number 28, the classic in the 96 Pinnacle Skylines. I actually just picked this up maybe about a year ago. And as most people know, they're inserted in magazine jumbo packs. Nice set. A lot of top 90s players were in this set. '98 Pinnacle Plus Artist Proof Gold. It's a great mirror gold finish on it. Kind of a swirl design on the front. Another tough one to come by. Serial number to 100, although you don't see these pop up a whole lot. I don't think Pinnacle Plus was the hottest product back in the day. They only had it for that 1 year in '98. So, great looking card. And I know this isn't a lot of other players' top 30, the 98 Pinnacle Epics Emerald Moment. These are short printed to 30. It's great shine. I love that emerald color to it. These are short printed, very tough to find. I've had this for a few years. Here's another classic 97 Bowman Chrome International Refractor. I just love the shine and the American flag in the background. Just a great design. Great photo in the back swing. So had to include this. It's a great looking card in my opinion. And here's another one I guess got in the past few months. This is 03 SPX. It's a dual game used. Bonds base with a Mickey Mantle bat, short printed at 50. And who doesn't like Mickey Mantle? So I definitely had to include this one in my top 30. Two of my favorites. And here's another classic from the 90s. 96 Ultra Hitting Machines Gold Medallion. This is definitely in most top 30 collections. Believe the gold medallions were 1 in 288 packs, I believe. This one's in pretty sharp condition too, so a lot of these are pretty sensitive to condition issues with the little wheels and chips on the design. So just a great card. I've had this for quite a while. It's definitely a top 30 favorite. Here I have a graded issue. This is definitely one of my favorites, one of the top 30 cards in the 90s. 93 Finest Refractor. This is a PSA 9. Of course, the first refractors ever made. I've had this for quite a while. These have come up quite a bit, and I think they still have a lot of room to run. So I'm glad I got one early. And just got this a couple months ago, the 2006 Topps Black. This is short printed to 55. I kind of wish this was Bond's last Topps card. It actually was 07. But just a great photo. Him looks like a spring training stadium. Empty seats in the background, and he's just doing his pose, follow through swing. And really like all the black border design cards. Are really good looking, classic looking cards. So I was happy to pick that up. Here's I believe this is 05 also. Yep. 2005 Finest Refractor autograph. This is one of the first issues with his newer signature, the actually drawn out entire name. So great looking card, great shine. Short printed, I believe around 70 or so. And I got this probably 5 or 6 years ago. Always goes for quite a bit when it does pop up. 2002 Donruss Long Ball Leaders. This is a seasonal sums. Year he hit 73. And a great die cut, great hollow foil front. Short print of 73. Great looking card. I have quite a few of these seasonal sum cards, and I really like all of them. 2001 Leaf Rookies and Stars quad game used card. Players Collection. So it has I think jersey, pants, bat, and I think maybe glove. And it came graded. Usually not big into grading, but not bad. You never see this card pop up. Short printed at 25. So just a great card with 4 pieces. Bonds doesn't have too many quad game used cards out there. And as I stated, I have another long ball leaders. This is the 2001 seasonal sums. So this one's to 49. I think actually like this one better than the 02. I like the color and the design a little bit better. And it's even a little bit shorter printed than the last one. This is 49. Donruss had a lot of great inserts. And here's another tough one. The 99 UD Choice. Actually, this is 98. 98 Collector's Choice Star Quest. The quads home run Star Quest. This is serial numbered to 100 on the back. Just got this, 6-7 months ago. Great hollow foil shine on the front. Really tough cards when you think of how much Collector's Choice was made. The odds of pulling any one of these, I opened a ton of Collector's Choice as a kid. So it was so cheap, and I never pulled one of these. So just goes to show how rare they are when there's so much product out there. Here's another nice duel from Topps Heritage. I believe this is 01. Dual game used bat with Barry's godfather, Willie Mays. And then this is hand numbered on the back to 53. The Heritage sets are very popular with set collectors. A lot of master set collectors look for these cards to complete their sets. So you're not always just bidding against Bonds and Mays fans. You're bidding with Topps Heritage set collectors. So definitely was a tough card to pick up, but glad to have it. And another staple from the 90s, this is the 01 version, Hot Gloves. Probably my favorite design. I love the game used ball in the middle, but there's a great die cut design with the glove. This is probably the toughest issue for Bonds as far as Hot Gloves comes. 97's relatively tough also, but this one's definitely takes the cake. Great design. Here's a 99 Flair Legacy. This is what I think row 1 or might be row 0. And so it says serial number to 99. I love the blue, and even the base card, I remember having the base card way back when I was a kid. I just thought it was great that they had 3 different photos, and the card was short printed, great design, just great. Probably one of my favorite cards. I probably could have placed this up further in the top 30 even. So Flair had a lot of great designs. I kind of lost track of what number I'm even at, but here's another 97 SPX Grand Finale. Definitely a tough card to come by. Nothing but gold. Now I know these have been confused on eBay. Sellers have listed these as Grand Finales, and where the photo is actually a silver portrait, which makes it the gold version. However, this entire card is gold. This is definitely the Grand Finale. Definitely a tough card to come by. I've had this for a few years. And here's another black version, the 02 Topps Chrome Race to 70 Black Refractor. Just a great card commemorating his 73rd home run. Love the shine. Really great looking card. The yellow, the gold with the black. Great pose. Serial numbered on the back to 50. Here's another tough one, the 98 Donruss Precious Metals Gold. This one set me back a bit, but one of those cards you definitely want to have if you're a 90s collector. Got this one, it came graded. Not always big in the grading cards, but so be it, I needed it. It's kind of cool that they got 3 10 grades. Surface was an 8, but makes it a solid 9. Now this 98 version was short print to 50 copies, and 97 I also have, which is short print to 100. Here's another favorite from the 90s, the 98 Finest, the Man Refractor. Great shine, a lot of color in this card. Has kind of the graffiti background. And this is serial number to 75. These cards also have come up quite a bit. Very popular with 90s collectors. And here's another black parallel, the 07 Topps Heritage. This might be 07 or 06 Black Refractor. This is a great looking card. Great shot, and I love the black border and the shine on this card. Really tough to come by. There's serial number on the back to 57, but I've only seen a couple versions ever listed on eBay. Again, popular with the set collectors. There's a lot of Heritage Master set collectors. So when this came up, I definitely put a competitive bid, and I was happy to come away with it. One of my top favorite cards for sure. Here's one I just got maybe a month ago from fellow collector, bonds collector, Topps 85401, Nate. Got to thank him big time for helping me get a copy. This is a 03 Topps Chrome Silver Refractor. Now these cards were redemption cards. You had to send not sure exactly how they worked, but you had to send in for them. Doesn't seem like many were redeemed because I just never see them listed. It's a great silver chrome refractor finish. I don't know what the print run is, but it has to be fairly short. I just don't think many were redeemed back then. Great looking card. And here's one Mr. Burroughs also listed. He said if you have a 90s collection, this definitely has to be in the top 30. And he's right. Great looking, gorgeous card. Hollow dome. This card kind of has like a tacky kind of like glass finish on it. I put it in the Pro mold. That doesn't fit in an Ultra Pro case, but just a great looking card. Kind of have the wave look because I did also put a sleeve on top of the card itself to kind of protect that sticky glass finish. But definitely a great looking card that belongs in the top 30. 97 EX Essential Credentials. Great shine, great design. This is serial number to 99. Actually, got this in a lot back in, I think, 2012 or 13 with a few other cards. These are highly sought after as well. Here's one of my favorites. This could also be placed a little higher in the list. Upper Deck game jersey patch. These are very scarce. Not sure exactly how many were made. I know there's a 1-of-1 version with a kind of super patch look, but these themselves are extremely rare also. I had this for many years. Jumped all over when it finally popped up. Really tough card. Glad to have it. Here's one I just got last summer from Dave and Adams. They had a big Bonds listing. I think they must have bought out a former collector. This is an autograph version, 2005 Topps. Super short print autograph. Has his newer signature. I don't know if the Bonds, of course, there's different players in this set. You have the lower end prospects that were easier to pull. Of course, Bonds was in the very top tier, scarcest group as far as pulling these cards. So his might have been one per case, if not even less than that. I've never actually seen one listed on eBay. I got this directly from their website. David Adams listed this, and I had to buy it. I've seen it listed in the Topps 05 in their advertisements, but I've never actually seen one for sale, so I jumped all over that. What else did I got here? Oh, and this would be number 1. And this has always been my favorite. Definitely not the most expensive or the rarest issue I have, but it was my number 1 card want for a long time, and I finally found one on eBay. Buy it now. I've had this since maybe 2012. 1998 Upper Deck Retro Quantum Leap. Serial number to 50. Kind of looks like a microchip. And I don't think this is a very popular product. The cards were released in lunch boxes. I don't think many got opened or are still sitting on shelves maybe. So although it's numbered to 50, it's very difficult to find. I've never seen another Bonds listed on eBay since I've picked this one up. When I found the buy it now price, I clicked it immediately. I had to have it. So that takes my number 1 spot. So that covers all 30. I could definitely include other ones. I was just thinking I would include the 98 Purple Crusade that I have. Could have gone in there. If it was another day, I may have picked a completely different group of cards, but I'm happy to go with this 30. Some of my favorites for sure. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll talk to you later.